Hello everybody, this is PUP back again to do not a knife review this time, as might be misleading if this ends up being the thumbnail, but a gear review. I'm going to review not the Steel PUP, and not the multi-tool, but I'm going to review the actual SOG nylon sheath that comes with the Steel PUP Elite. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same sheath that comes with the original Steel PUP, and it's a great sheath. Excuse me, sorry, I stumble around my words sometimes when I'm filming. It's a nylon sheath, ballistic nylon. I think it's triple woven. It's really sturdy but flexible, which is why people like them. There's a lot of things you can do with them, and they're more, I guess, multi-purpose than a Kydex sheath, which I actually thought I was getting with my knife. I don't know why. They sent this to me. It comes with the knife. All of their knives, or at least their fixed blade knives, come with sheaths. The tactical folders and folding knives, I don't think, for the most part, come with sheaths. I know that the Flash 2 doesn't come with a sheath. But yeah, getting onto the sheath. This has been, I wear this all the time. I wear this around the house. I've worn it down backpacking into the Grand Canyon for multiple days, and it served me really well. It's MOLLE compatible. There's a rubber piece, there's a rubberized nylon weaving piece in here, and you're supposed to weave it through these things, but right now it's just like this because I just looped it on my belt real fast the other day, actually last night. But as you can see, it's MOLLE compatible with the weave, and it securely attaches to the weave pattern very well. There is a front pouch recommended for and perfectly sized to hold the Gerber suspension multi-tool. It'll hold fire starters, it'll hold sharpeners, it'll hold flashlights. It'll basically hold pretty much anything you could want to go along with your knife. There's some loops for paracord or whatever else, and there's also, it took me I think literally a month to figure out that there is a actual belt loop built in. So before I was like having to weave it through every time I wanted to put on my belt. Now I just be able to take my belt off, loop it through there, and then close it up, and it's as secure as it would be if I had used the MOLLE on the back. There is a hybrid Velcro and snap sewn into here. I would appreciate it if this was turned into a pivot joint, just for some flexibility, but I understand why it's like this. The only problem though with this Velcro is that when you draw from the closed position, a lot of times I'll accidentally cut the Velcro. As you can see, that's what's been happening right here, and these knives are sharp, and after a while they will cut through the ballistic nylon, even though it is tough nylon. The actual sheath contains a plastic insert that the knife fits into, and this sheath holds it very snugly. As you can see, I'm holding it upside down. It's not secured, and the knife isn't coming out. I still have to draw it out. So, you know, with shaking and everything, it's a really nice sheath. It retains your blade, but not in any way that handicaps your ability to draw your knife from the sheath. With this retention on, I have no problems with it. There's no way it's going to come out. The Velcro and the snap, if the plastic insert were to fail and the blade were to start coming out like this, there's no way that this Velcro and this snap is going to open without your intervention. So it's a great sheath that way. There's no blade play, no shake, no wiggle in there. You're not going to mess up your blade by putting it in there. Just make sure you don't have any moisture. If you live in a humid area, you probably don't want to store it in that plastic because the humidity will build up within the plastic insert and can start to corrode your blade. I keep my blades well oiled with honing oil or knife oil, mineral lubricant oil, and that works really well against the corrosion, but I live in the desert anyway, so I don't have to worry about humidity. The reason I added a lanyard onto this knife is because, as you can see, the handle, or the grip on the knife, the handle of the knife barely protrudes past the top of the sheath, and when you're wearing this close to your body, there's no real gap to grip your knife to draw it. So a lot of times when you go to grab your knife, you're actually grabbing more of the sheath than your actual knife, and that's why I added the lanyard, because when I draw, pretty much half my hand is on the knife, half is on the lanyard, and then I'll pull it out and transition to a full grip on the knife. One way I recommend it to carry this thing, especially on a backpack, if you have any kind of webbing on your front strap, what I did in the Grand Canyon is I carried it down like this, so I could draw it down and away, because for a while I had it up here. For a while I had it up here on that shoulder strap, and drawing and sheathing from this position is not ideal, because as you can see, my lanyard's in my face, plus when I draw, the blade is near my neck and my face, and I quickly realized that was a bad idea to draw that way. Transitioned to a downward carry where I can pull it out, thrust forward if it's self-defense, or just take it out, cut wood or whatever I need to do with my knife. So yeah, it's a very versatile sheath, very tough sheath, good fitting sheath for your knives. I recommend it if you're going to get a seal pup. Depends on how you want to use your knife, if you want to get it with the nylon sheath or if you want to order it with the Kydex sheath. From what I understand, these nylon sheaths are more versatile than the Kydex sheaths, so I guess really the decision is yours, what you want to do with that. And also, the Kydex sheaths don't have a front pouch. I'm sure you can get Kydex sheaths with front pouches, but you're not going to be able to hold your other knives, or like I do, your multi-tools. In here. Oh, just one more thing before we're over it. It's a very lightweight sheath, being nylon. With the knife in, it barely weighs anything because the knife itself isn't that heavy. Once I put this multi-tool in, it weighs like a brick. It's very heavy with the multi-tool, but I don't have any fears about it failing, especially in the webbing in the back. Sometimes this snap does come undone, but if it's woven through, then nothing is really going to happen. It's more of just a self-assurance type thing. Anyway, thank you for watching the review on the SOG Seal Pup Nylon Sheath, or Seal Pup Elite Nylon Sheath. If you want to see more videos, more knife reviews, more gear reviews, just leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.